Hello, my name is Arkin Candelaria, a student at CMSC 207, Web Programming and Development. So, um, for this video, I'll be trying out to install the WebSocket and SSL configuration. So, I already have prepared the uh, host and the domain. For the domain, I use the freenom, and for the host, I am using an AWS EC2 instance. So basically, I already had installed Apache Composer PHP and yeah. So I'll be just following what uh, the Reach group had done. So I've already installed, like I mentioned earlier, those including the Apache 2. So if you'll verify if the Apache is indeed running, let me just copy this one. Okay, something went wrong. Just do another. So this is how we connect to the EC2 instance that I did. So so we will verify if the Apache is running. So it's running. So let me proceed now with the creation of the virtual host that will be needed to configure the Apache configuration. So let's start with this one. So for this one, I'll just set this to a new one. So I'll be using USAP, which will be what I'll will use for the remainder of this video. So I've created an USAP. Next is we're going to change the permission of that. So USAP. Next is we're going to also change the permission of that folder. So after that, we can verify and also update what we have, rather the HTML. So let me just use the nano editor. So it's under the var and usap dash index.html. So okay, now we're just going to paste this one. So I'll just edit this one. So out, Control X, save it. So we have that one. Next, we also need to create our own configuration file. So same as the other one, let's use the nano editor, sudo nano dash I usap, then conf. Then let's just paste everything here. For the server, since I've already have my domain already prepared, let me just change that one. Okay, and also the document root that we have just created, and I'll alt X. Okay, the next one is we're going to activate those configuration folder that we configuration file that we just did. So activate, yes. Then we need to reload as indicated in that command 9. Next is we're going to deactivate the default one. Yeah, disabled, and we're also going to do another reload. After that, we're going to check if our syntax is okay. Next is we're going to restart again. Okay, so let me just clear that. So we already have configured our Apache, so I've already installed this composer, so it's okay. Now we're going to create our Laravel project. So the syntax of this one is create composer create project Laravel / Laravel. I'll just name this as USAP. Okay, so it's going to install. Then to verify, after this installation, so we're going to, so it's created. So we're going to execute it using the artisan serve, wherein our host is the 000, which wherein we already had set up the port 8000 and 6001 in the AWS EC2 instance. So let's just so I need to go inside folder, and we're going to do an artisan serve, so it should be running. Now if we go inside our http usap.ml, so you'll see that we have the configuration okay. So next is we're going to quickly install MySQL. So let me just go out. So inside this folder, I do a sudo MySQL root p. Okay, let me just go out. So we need to install first the MySQL instance. So let me just copy this real quick. Let's double it. Okay, now we're going to install the server here. Yes. Now we're going to start. I'm going to start our server after the MySQL installation is finished. So let's wait. Okay, so we have this one. Okay, so to verify, where's that? So we're already started with our MySQL service. So let's go back to creating a database via these commands. So we're first going to log into the MySQL as root. Let's skip that. So next is we're going to create our database, and let's just name it as create usap semicolon. So you see that we've created one, and let's create just a database user with a password. Let's rename it as usap, and at the same time usap. usap user usap password. Okay, next is we're going to grant all privileges with no restriction to our usap user. Okay, then we're going to flush. Okay, next is we're going to configure our env file inside this Laravel project. So yeah, you would see yeah, so you would see we have the env here. So we're going to nano, or your preferred editor, nano i.env. So we're going to change the broadcast driver to pusher. Next is we're going to change the DB that we have maintained earlier. So this is usap pw password usap user, and just usap database, and then we're going to just set a default key to any ID, any key, any secret. So now let's save this one. Since we already have our URL, so I can just set this to ml. Then next is save. Okay, now we're going to install the Laravel WebSocket. So let's execute this one, but to show you, we already have the Laravel set up here. Okay, it's not yet, of course I forgot. We just need to execute the artisan serve. So that's 0, 0. So it should be serve, not server. Bad. Okay, so we're going to verify our port 8000. We have the Laravel installed, so we don't have the socket yet. So let me just close this one. Next is we're going to install the Laravel WebSocket. But before I do this one, so let me just quickly create an image of my instance, so that I have a backup and it's easier to copy. So create image. So use up IMI. So this is okay, so just do that. Use up IMI. So that's that. Then I'll just create an image. Okay. Alright, so going back. So let's now install the Laravel WebSockets. The syntax is this one, compose require. So we're going to install it here. So we're just going to publish migrations. Next is we're going to migrate. Next is we're going to publish the config of the WebSocket. Then let's verify that config using the lex command or the nano config. So we have this one, so it means that we're able to install the initial version of the WebSocket. So oh, I think I got disconnected to the server. So let's wait. So before I re-log in, something went wrong. Still running. Let's just re-log into our server again. Okay, so let's just go quickly to the project. Then going back to my guide. So we're just going to install the pusher version 5. So let's do it. Composer, acquire. So we're going to install the pusher. Okay, so it's complete. Now we're going to change the config, broadcasting, and the WebSockets. So to do that, let's go to our editor, nano-i config broadcasting PHP. Now we're going to change the driver to a pusher. So basically we're going to change the options inside this broadcasting or this connection cluster. So here we're going to change encrypted. We still retain that. Let's just type in this one. Oops. So we have the cluster. So 1.2.2.7.6001, which is our WebSocket port. HTTP encrypted true. So I think we can just leave this as is. env is still s for now. Yeah. Next is we're going to configure our WebSockets. So nano, just change WebSockets. Now we're going to so we have the same. We have false, statistics, true, capacity. I think we're just good. Next is I'm gonna change the permission of our app. So oh, oh. Okay. Next is we're going to update our Apache again. So we need to point to the document root correctly. So let me just do sudo nano -i. Next is we're going to change it to usap.conf. Okay, now we're going to paste this directory. Our document root server admin is still web host. Okay, so let me just change this one. So instead of which demo, we're going to change it to the usap directory. Usap. Then we're going to save this one. Okay. Okay. Next is we're going to, in order to reflect that, we're going to do a rewrite, yes, to activate. Then we're going to restart again our Apache. Okay. Now we're going to see if our WebSocket is running. So let me just open another one. So on my other tab, we'll execute the WebSocket service. Okay, so it should be running. So from here we can just type in our Laravel WebSockets. Oh, still not running. Wait. Of course I didn't execute the serve because it should be running on the 8000 port, obviously. Let me just quit this one. Let's go here. So there again, yes. So if we connect, should be seeing all this one. So meaning to say we have successfully installed the Laravel WebSockets. Now so we've already done this one because I've already updated the URL. Now we're going to update our Apache configuration, and I believe I've already done this one. It's already at the sites enabled if we will see it. So let's just verify it. So let me just exit or close this one. Close up. Nano -i etc. So we have that server name, server alias, and all of that here. Okay. Now we're going to install our certbot, but before that we need to install first the certbot. Because if we will do this one, we won't have any syntax, so it's going to find a certbot. So to do that, we have to install this one. Okay, yes, continue, of course. So we've already have done this one. We already added our name and so on. So we can just verify it after this installation. Okay, so it's finished. So let's just verify. Oh, sorry, just need to paste this one so that you can see that our configuration is still there. Okay, so just to test if our Apache is still running. Okay, it's okay, then let's just do a quick reload. Okay. Uh, ah, of course, I didn't do a sudo. Okay, it's good. Now, so we have already that prepared, so I believe we can now proceed with the installation of our SSL. Okay, so I'm going to install. So I'm just going to just to that one. I will agree. Enter. No, for now. So it's just a subscription notice. Then we're going to choose the domain. Let's do the one. Then we're going to choose redirect later. So to redirect. Okay, so let's just copy this one as we'll need it later. Okay, next is let's clear this one. So after we had taken note of that, we can now update our env file. So nano-i.env. So let's update our URL with the HTTPS. Okay, then we're going to paste this one below. So we're just going to change with the one where we had saved our private key and our certificate. So this is usapml. So full chain usapml. Same with this one. Usup.ml. See, it's here. Okay, after we have done that, we're going to update our WebSocket configuration. So I think we're good. Usapml. We change this one. Save. Then we're going to change our WebSocket and add in our SSL section here. Oops. Come on. Paste that one and save. And we're going to update our broadcasting to true. Broadcasting. PHP. So I believe it's already set to true. And we're going to just change our scheme to S. And write it here. And yeah, 6,000. It's still true. Let's just verify it again. True. Our host is the same. 6001 HTTPS and so on. It's pusher. Okay. Now, so from here, let's run the artisan serve using the sudo to access the certificate folder. So, but before that, I believe we need to change the user in our project folder. So let's just type in this one, sudo user. Oops. Ubuntu user. Okay, clear. So now we're going to execute the WebSocket serve using the sudo to access the wait, so let's go inside php sudo php artisan WebSocket serve host equals to 0000. Okay, because I've already have it running here, so let me just close this one and let me just prepare another one here. So okay, sudo php. Okay, it should be open, and at the same time let's sudo php artisan serve host server again. It should be serve. Okay, so we have this one both running. So let's verify. HTTPS. We can now use this one. It's not secured. Should allow so I think should be yeah, so our HTTPL is good. WebSockets. So let me check if I miss something. It's false. Are we able? Yeah, okay. So so we're able to, let's verify if yes. So our WebSocket is already okay, and it's running on the on the secured SSL. So yeah. So to test this one, so let's test this using this one. Let's do this one. Socket. So okay. So we don't have that kind of event because it's not yet active, but let's just type this one and there's just going to change. Just going to change, instead of this one we're going to use our domain. Use up the ML. I think I should not use. Okay, let's do this real quick. So I think let's install the supervisor so that we can install. And don't have, is it because I'm using this one, or should I do this one? Should we use it? Okay, connection established, so it's good. So this supervisor is for the purpose of having not to execute the WebSocket manually. So it's more of like a processing job. So to verify, so let's do hello. So be able to receive that. So looks good. So that's it. So that's how you install the Laravel WebSocket and configure it with an SSL. So yeah.